I have a lot of information I want to share with that, and then we'll go into our regular, things about racism in the country, things about ICE, AIPAC, of course, in Israel. The war, I don't really talk about the war. And there's a reason why I don't talk about it, because based on what we've been told, I don't think any of us have a correct understanding of what the Middle East has been about and why it's always been that way. Like, we're getting more and more information as to the relationship with Israel, our relationship with other countries in the Gulf, and why it has never been a peaceful place. But if we really study it, do we really know anything about the Middle East before the hostage crisis? Now, I know that people that do, but I don't. Right? Like, I've been relying on narratives that were given to me that are turning out to be false, meaning that for some reason, Arabs and Israelis just fight, right? They just not peaceful. Like, the whole region is just not peaceful and is full of militant Muslims, and we have to do everything we can to maintain the region so we can get the oil. That's the narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for no reason that we really know of, Israel is constantly under attack from Arab nations, and Iran, they just want to blow up everything. Like, don't give them a nuclear weapon, because if they get a nuclear weapon, they're just going to blow up Israel and then attack us. They're going to attack everybody with a nuclear weapon. But nobody has fired a nuclear weapon at anyone. The only country that's fired a nuclear weapon at anyone in anger has been the United States. North Korea has nuclear weapons, right? They are very, very xenophobic and hostile and everything like that. But one thing they've never done is shot a nuclear weapon at another country. So the narrative that if Iran gets a nuclear weapon, they're just going to blow up Iran is false. It's false because they haven't done it yet. I'm sure if that was their goal, they could have accomplished it. From what I'm seeing right now, they are very accomplished. They have seem like a very, very high educated population, and develop a nuclear weapon could have been accomplished. A dirty one. If that's all they want to do, that could have been done. Now, what does that do for the people? And I know that a lot of people say that, Iran is a militant and all this kind of stuff, and the government is very repressive. Of course it is, right? Because they have to have. Of course it is. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna go in too much into it. I don't believe in repressive governments. I don't like. But Iran was an oppressive government prior to the Shah and the hostage crisis. And then it was just replaced with another repressive government. Now, before that, Iran was also a very cosmopolitan government, and it was cosmopolitan government, and it was what I want to say, like modern before the Shah, but the Shah was also repressive. So I think I messed up. Yeah. Oh, the light is blue today. It's gonna be blue for a while. I'm not doing any more green lights. So if you know, you know. So what I'm saying is, we don't really know how these governments, including Cuba, would actually evolve if we took the sanctions off of them, right? The only reason we don't take the sanctions off of them because they won't promise they won't attack Israel, but Israel won't promise they won't attack Gazans. The main issue with Israel in the Middle East is the fact that they are doing a genocide against the Palestinians, and they seem to also want to do a genocide against the Lebanese and Lebanon. They want the land, right? They give you this false narrative of it's been promised to them in the Bible, but I always say it's not admissible in court. You weren't there. You're European Jews. You were placed down there because of the Holocaust, and now you played a guilt trip on these other countries, meaning that we just want to feel safe. So we got to kill all these people over here so we can feel safe. They don't like us down here, so we need to kill them. And that's pretty much what they say. There's no other There's no other like discussion on living peacefully with anyone in the Middle East. It's we need to kill them. That's the plan for the Middle East. There's no other plan. So, and it's always been that way. And for some reason, our media, our educational system just ignore that.